Oh, hey, good morning, General. Good morning, Charlotte. Well, hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Organic Dairyman, and welcome back to my channel today. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd, I believe, and it is a beautiful day. It is not too warm by any means. Well, I shouldn't say it's not too warm by any means. It's about right. It's summer is in, I think, 80-ish Fahrenheit degrees. So anyways, yeah, how you guys doing today? Hope you're doing great. I'm doing okay. I'm kind of tired. It's been a marathon with that first cutting hay and trying to cultivate and everything like that, but it's, yeah. So anyways, what is on the agenda for today? I just got done feeding the milk cows, as you can see, and anyways, what I'm going to do here is work at the feeding. First thing I'm going to do is load this up for the young stock, and then I'm going to go and pull that bag off. I'm going to have to drive ahead a little bit, and then I'm going to cut the bag, and then whatever left on there, we'll save that, and maybe we'll use that for something. You know, maybe we'll need that just to finish up another cutting of hay. It's only going to be maybe 180-foot long bag, but sometimes we do use them. And then we're gonna plant. The plan is to use out of that bag right away. Once we get this pile cleaned up, we'll start using out of that. We haven't ground any hay for a little bit. We probably go back to doing that because the dry cows really should have that hay instead of this fresh hay. So yeah, and then my brother, he's gonna go and get a haircut because he said he scheduled this haircut, like, I don't know, what was it, 3 weeks ago? Yeah, they're really booked up at the hair cutting places in town. They're really booked up. So he wants to make sure he gets his haircut. He doesn't want to miss that appointment, and then he's gonna go down to the New Holland dealership and get a few things down there. I say down there because it's about 25 miles south of here. It's a little town called Nassau, Minnesota. It's spelled the same way as the NASA in NASA, Jamaica, or whatever. It's spelled the same way. Not spelled like the National Aeronautic Space Administration. It's not spelled like that, but yeah. So anyways, he's gonna go there, and then I'm gonna keep doing that job, and then go back to the feeding and get some of that done. And then my plan is to go and cultivate with the 4-row. We want to get the other 8-row hooked up to the TG210, but we got to get the cutter unhooked. I don't know if there's going to get time today for that because my brother, he's got to go and cut some paddocks down that the cattle have got done grazing in. So, and then there's some other odds and end jobs that need to be done around here too. I would like to get the oil changed on that A too. So we'll see what we get time for here today, and we'll go from there. Okay, girls, time to head out to the pasture. Yep, it's that time to get the cows out there to the pasture so they get the rest of their pasture or their ration out there. So I'm gonna get these guys out there, and then I'm gonna start loading the feeder wagon for the milk cows. And then what am I gonna do next? What am I gonna do next? One of those odd jobs quick. I think that's what I'm gonna do next as soon as I get done with that. Well, bye-bye, cows. Have fun out there in your little paradise. Well, I forgot about doing this job. That still needs to get cleaned out yet. Oh, yeah. I wish I could be those cows. Just going out to do something they like to do. And just eat and relax. Well, there. That's all cleaned out. Well, I wasn't actually working at that job. You know, the whole time here, I've actually been doing other things. I just kind of been going back and forth. I did clean out on that thing for a little bit, just to get enough out of there so I could load the feeder wagon with. So then I put all the haylage I needed on the feeder wagon. Then I went and took the A to go give the cows their water. So that's sitting there. Then I came back and cleaned this thing out again, or finished cleaning it out. Now I'm just going to go level up the feeder wagon. Then I'm going to take the A back up to the yard, and I might drain, oops, I got the sun in your eyes, I might drain the oil on the A, and then come back out here with the loader, and then put the high moisture corn on. Then go back up to the yard with the feeder wagon, put the minerals on, and then go grab a bite to eat, and go back out and cultivate maybe for an hour. I'm trying to do all these jobs all at one time. So, but first, level up the feeder wagon, then go back up and get the loader tractor. Or first, get the oil draining on the A so I could get that oil change, because I've been wanting to do that for a long time. That one's bigger. Okay, I'm gonna let this thing sit here and drain for a little bit. As you can see, I put the filter in there, and but I'm just gonna let this thing sit here and drip for a little bit, because it's been quite a few years since I changed the oil on this thing. There is probably a little bit of sludge in the bottom. I know on the bottom of this oil filter thing there was a little bit of sludge in there. I had to take that apart, clean that out. So, but that's why I just wanted to take this thing, you know, for a drive. Just so I could, you know, that's what I was doing earlier, driving it down the road, just to get it nice and warmed up so that the oil, that sludge would get heated up, and hopefully more of that would run out. So then I'm gonna take and put some, I'm just gonna put some of the 15W40 oil in this thing. That's what I've had in it. And realistically, tractors, I think they should just have the heavier oil in there, even if they're a gas. It just, you know, they're still pulling hard. So I just prefer to put a heavyweight oil in this thing. So anyway, I'm gonna let that thing sit there and drip for a little bit, and I gotta put the high moisture corn on the feeder wagon, and then I'm gonna go up and quick eat, and then if there's time yet, I'm gonna go out and maybe cultivate. If not, I'll just have to skip it for today. Just do it tomorrow. We just didn't get going as soon as we wanted to with things today, or things didn't go the way we wanted to, everything today. So tomorrow, hopefully, but yeah. Oh, hey, good, is it morning yet or afternoon? I don't even know. Yeah, it's 12:04, so good afternoon. Anyways, so I am gonna get ready here to go and cultivate those soybeans, because I never got that obviously done yesterday. And I did get the oil change in the A last night after milk, so then I put that back in its shed where we store it. So that job is done. So I gotta get this thing going and start cultivating. My brother, he's just gonna finish up with the milking here, and the oil is good. And so I'm gonna go out and get started with that, and then he might take over cultivating here, and then I'm gonna work at getting the planter ready so we could plant that or reseed that one bean field again. We don't want to have to do that, but we're gonna do it here anyways. Oh, I gotta check the fuel in this tractor because the fuel gauge does not work on here. I need to get one for it. Oh yeah, she's got plenty in there. These old tractors, they don't take much for fuel. They don't take too much. So anyways, I'm gonna go and get that job done, and then like I say, or at least work at it, and then get the planter ready and get it hooked up so we could do that bean field. We're gonna try to do it here tomorrow. That's the plan. I don't even know what today is. Today is Wednesday, June 24th. Wednesday, June 24th. So gonna fire this thing up and get some more soybeans cultivated. And then once they get done doing reseeding or replanting that bean field, we'll probably just keep working at cultivating. I don't know, we're gonna see. The corn is, I don't know, I'm debating about cultivating the corn because it's so dry out, and I just think it's gonna, I don't know what to do, but we'll see what happens here with the corn situation. We just need some rain. It's kind of depressing because we don't get much for rain. We've barely, for the whole month of June, as of today, we've had maybe just a little bit over half an inch for the whole month of June, and it's dry. The crops need rain. They're crying for rain. Hopefully we'll get some. Okay guys, guess where I'm in, or guess where I'm at. I am in the silo here right now. I noticed the silo was doing something kind of weird. And then I came in here and investigated. Let me get you, so you can see. There's a couple bolts. There's supposed to be 4 bolts. Like, you know, 1 and 2 on that side, 2 on this side, but there's only 1 holding. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but that's dropped down just a little bit. So the bolt heads broke off. I think it's that time when that one paddle was broke and it was vibrating too much. It probably caused that to happen. So I gotta take that one loose, drop it down, take a vice grip, try to turn those other ones out and put some new ones in. Kind of the last stupid thing I thought about. Stupid thing that I was gonna have to do here today, but got it working right. It's working like it's supposed to. If you can see in here, I don't know. Yeah, the level of silage is about halfway down, halfway up that one door, so that's where it is in there. So at least it's working. Okay, I just got done loading up the feeder wagon there for the silage, and I think I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat here quick. And my brother Steve, you probably saw him up there a little bit ago. When I was filling up the tractor, he went up to the field to go start disking those soybeans in, which I'm not too thrilled about doing, but I think that we're gonna get a shot of rain here. They're talking tomorrow, there's a 30% chance, and the chances are gonna go up towards the evening. So fingers crossed that we get a rain, so those beans, that's next planting on the field, does better than the first. And I hate doing it, man. 2020 has really been a strange, eventful year. Just, you know what, the worst of it, 2020 is not even over yet. We still, what are we, like halfway through the year? Who knows what the other half is going to be like. It's kind of scary to think. Anyways, I gotta grab a bite to eat here, and then I'm gonna go back out and work at getting the corn planter switched back over to beans again. Hey there, white neck. I thought you was a skunk there for a second. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey everybody, thought I'd get some footage for you. I know Paul said he's been telling everybody that we've been thinking about doing some replanting of soybeans here on one of our fields. So I'm out here disking it right now, and this is the first time in about 20 years we've been farming that we've ever had to replant a field before. But you know, it just kind of looks, I think, pretty pitiful. You know, down in this bottom down here, and that's hardly anything came at all. It was just too lumpy. There's moisture down there, but I think the biggest mistake that we made was, you know, we rolled this before we planted it, which I think was fine, but we didn't get the trash whippers set down deep enough so that down here in this lower ground it was getting into moisture, and even up on the higher ground where it's better, I still think it wasn't in deep enough because there's still some plants or seeds that just didn't germinate. They got in dry dirt, and there was quite a bit missing up in there on those high ground, high areas too. So we're gonna try it over again. It's the 24th of June today, so I figure last year we planted our last field of soybeans on the 26th of June. So if we plant this tomorrow, that'll be the 25th of June. So that'll be one day sooner than last year. And last year still made it. So we'll see what happens, I guess. But the biggest thing is, you know, some of the seed was probably still viable yet. Just, you know, I got out here and I was disking, and I found some of the seed, and it didn't look bad, but then there was some seeds that were rotten too, and they wouldn't have come. But the biggest thing is that the weeds had gotten ahead, and when you're that far behind in the game with the weeds and organic, you're just not gonna make it very good. It's just, you can't come back and spray when those other soybean plant come up, you know. So if you're going to cultivate to control the weeds before they get too tall, you're just going to cultivate, you know, put too much dirt over top of the ground where that seed is going to come up, and then it will never come up because you'll bury it too deep. So I just figured it, we'd just be a lot better off just to disc this up and reseed it, and hopefully we'll get a better crop. You know, hopefully we'll get some rain to get this to come up. But you know, I can see there's decent moisture down there. It just, you know, when I dug down here this morning, I was looking at this again just to make sure we were making the right decision. You know, I could see that that seed was sitting about 1/4 of an inch above moisture. So it just wasn't quite down there to be in moisture to germinate. So I think it'll turn out okay. You know, I guess the way I look at it, if it doesn't rain, nobody's crops are gonna make it, so we won't have made a mistake then, so. So yeah, I'll get some footage back here. You can see what the disc is doing. I guess we'll call her good for now. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll catch you in another video. Okay, I'm gonna quick get this thing switched over, or at least get started out here. Shouldn't be too much. I don't even remember now if I don't even think I emptied out the. Oh, there's still a little seed corn in there yet. Yeah, gotta do that, but we'll get a start at her here and get her ready to go. I thought we were done plant, but I guess we're not. Okay, corn planter is corn planter, well, now it's converted over to soybean planter. Well, the planter is all ready to go, except I just gotta grease it and get it off this trailer. It'll be ready to go. So I got all the seed corn. That was how much? Oh, I guess you can't see, but it's about a half a bag. So yeah, so I guess tomorrow we're gonna replant that field up there. We got the seed over here. I don't know how many bags is in here, 30 some bags or something. So 91M 10s there. So it says, oh, unit 60. Oh, that's what maybe is on there. Whatever we don't need, I guess. Whatever we don't need, we'll bring back. So, oh, let me tell you, redoing this plant redo thing is, oh, I guess I mentioned it. That's something I really want to do. That we really want to do. We went back and forth on it and talked about it and decided it was the best thing to do. Just my brother went and looked at it one more time, and he just thought, well, we probably better just redo it. It just, you know, some of those beans are coming, but they're going to be so far behind the other ones, and then try to cultivate it. It's just, it'll cover them up, and then the, you know, oh, I don't know, it's just gonna be a mess. Better just do it. One thing that we are gonna do differently this time than last time is we're gonna set the trash whippers down deeper, and we're gonna push away as much dry dirt as we can, just so we can make sure that we get the beans down in moisture. So, like I say, they're talking rain tomorrow. Tomorrow night we could get some possibly, but I don't know. I don't know, it's hard to believe. I guess my brother, he's up there disking right now. I don't know if you could hear him. You probably can't on here unless I had an external microphone. Yeah, you can hear the disc blade squeaking, at least I can. But yeah, I was just watching that Cole the Corn Star, his latest video, and they were talking about, they were getting, what did they have down there? I don't know when this video was filmed, if it was filmed, maybe it was filmed on the 18th, 19th of June, I don't know when it was, but anyways, I think they had something like, week, couple weeks or something. They've had 6 inches of rain, and they're wet, and we're bone dry. We haven't even had 1 inch of rain for the entire month of June. Barely. It's barely just over a half an inch of rain, that all we've gotten for the month of June. We've had 2/10 here and 2/10 there. Well, it's helped, but it's not enough. The corn is getting to the point where it needs moisture. And that field up there, it would have turned out just fine if we had just got rain. It would have turned out fine. I want to stress that. It would have turned out fine if we had gotten rain. So, anyways, enough yakking here, been yakking for 3 minutes. So anyways, guys, that's it for this video. And I gotta go get started with chores here. Gotta go get the water tank, bring the cows back from the pasture, and start milking. So anyways, cross the fingers, hope it rains. So stay tuned for the next video. It'll be about planting replanted soybeans, and hopefully some rain. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Take care. Please don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. And take care, and I'll catch you later.